Hi, this is Lisa Somerville for Divinity Designs. Today I'm here to share with you the Quilted Carpenters wheel die set. And here you can see it on a completed card. Divinity Designs Carpenter's wheel die measures 3 7/8 by 3 7/8 and can be used on an A2 or square card. You'll die cut and emboss this die following the directions for your die cutting machine. Embossing the die will bring out the details of the die. Anytime you see 2 shades of purple on the packaging or the web image, that does indicate that you should emboss your die for best results. You can die cut and emboss this die from multiple pieces of cardstock or pattern paper to create different designs. After die cutting and embossing and removing the die cut panel from the die, you'll end up with a frame panel, and all those die cut and embossed pieces will fall from within the opening of the die cut panel. Let's create a card using the Quilted Carpenters wheel die set along with additional Divinity Designs products. We're going to be using our A2 portrait card base along with the layer panel, and I'm going to be using the matting rectangle to add a pop of color between the layer panel and the base card. Here we have the base card, the matting rectangle, and the layering panel for the A2 portrait card base. To make assembling easier, I have a die cut panel that's the same size as the Quilted Carpenter's wheel that already has adhesive on one side. That way I'll be able to easily attach the frame panel from the Quilted Carpenter's wheel and adhere all those die cut and embossed pieces back into the die cut area. And I'm also using white and navy cardstock. Here you can see I've already die cut and embossed the Quilted Carpenter's wheel into the pattern paper in the cardstock. This is a pattern paper from the Patriotic 6x6 paper pad collection. When I die cut and embossed these panels, I added an additional piece of cardstock to both the pattern paper and my cardstock panels. That way I was easily able to keep those die cut pieces in place. Now I can adhere the die cut Quilted Carpenter's wheel frame to the square cardstock that already has adhesive. Next, I can adhere those die cut and embossed pieces from the Quilted Carpenter's wheel into place by adding the adhesive to the square die cut panel. It eliminates the step of adding adhesive to the back side of the tiny die cut panels. Finish adhering all those die cut and embossed pieces into the opening of the frame to complete your quilt. And here you have a completed pattern using the Quilted Carpenter's wheel die. You can then complete your card by adhering that panel to an A2 or square card base and adding a stamped, heat embossed, or foiled sentiment. You can use the remaining die cut and embossed pieces to create additional cards. The method that I shared with you for assembling our quilt cards in this video is something that's worked for me. You may find something else works better for you. And here's my completed card using the Quilted Carpenter's wheel die set. The sentiment comes from the Simple Things clear stamp set, also in the September 2024 release. Again, the Quilted Carpenter's wheel die set can be used on both our A2 and square card bases. Now let's take a look at some of the projects created by the design team using the Quilted Carpenter's wheel die along with additional Divinity Designs products. For more inspiration, visit the product pages on our website, like us on Facebook, or follow us on Instagram.